Hi, my name is Rebecca DiCrasto, and I am going to be presenting the award of the best teacher to the candidate that I think is most worthy. There are several reasons why we have this reward. First of all, teachers work very hard on behalf of their students. They have to reach a certain goal for each student during a school year, which means they have a system set up that they have to meet. And they have to have every one of their however many students meet that goal. In order to do that, they have to understand how the student learns and how to help them progress. Not only that, that teacher needs to be good at managing the classroom. They can't teach anything if a student is not going to be concentrating or doing their best. They have to make sure a student feels valued, and they have to make sure that they are respected to the point that they can get stuff done. After all of that managing, they have to make sure that their students have a way of communicating themselves. And not only that, a teacher has to be someone that genuinely cares about them as a person, or else then the student doesn't grow as an individual. Because teachers have been given this task, I think that all teachers should be given this award, though I can only pick one. There were 3 candidates for this award. Mr. Berggren was a very hard-working teacher. He made his students do a lot of work so that they understood the concepts of math that they had to understand. He made sure to devote part of his time to devotionals and make sure that they knew the priority that faith has over all. He made sure that the students were intrigued by adding stories about his life and his experiences to make sure the lessons weren't boring. He made sure to care for his students and make them feel loved. Mr. Gibson is also a very good teacher because he was very practical, and his class taught us a lot about just life in general. When he taught my senior Bible class, he taught us about very applicable stuff. At one point he talked about boundaries. He's talked about different things about transitioning from one country to another. He made the class a practical place, which made the stuff worth learning. Since he made it worth learning, it made it so that we were able to succeed. He also made sure to add examples from the real world and from TV shows that we all knew and loved, so we would stay intrigued. However, to all these people, the person that I believe deserved the award is my mother. She is one of the best teachers that I know. She teaches with such vigor, but most of all, she cares about her students. Although I always see them succeed, I think my mother does such a great job. She's very caring and very kind, and she makes sure to put the students' needs above everything else. I've seen her on multiple occasions cry when a student isn't doing well because she cares so much about their well-being. What this makes happen is not only is she understanding the student where they're at, she understands their learning type and how they need to be helped in order to make them succeed. Though there's so much that goes into being a teacher, the person that I think deserves this the most is my mother, because she's one of the most inspirational people ever. And on top of everything else, that is the most important trait of a teacher.